Hey guys, it is Coach Michelle. Happy Monday. So Jen did her preview for Morning Meltdown 100, and now I'm going to do your preview for 80 Day Obsession. I'm so excited. I've heard so much about this program, and it actually blew up and came out as I first started Beachbody, but I started off with another one of Autumn's programs, 21 Day Fix. So I'm going to talk to you about 80 Day Obsession, what it involves, and let you know that we are running a group also. So here's the deets. We're starting our group with a Little Obsessed. A Little Obsessed is a week-long program that gets you prepped for the 80 Day Obsession. So it gives you 30-minute workouts. And we'll start that on Monday, June 29th. Sorry, I have my little cheat sheet over here. We'll start that on Monday, June 29th, and that will run until that next Sunday. And then on Monday, July 6th, we will start day one of 80 Day Obsession, and that will run until September 23rd. So this is a 7-day-a-week program. 5 days are workouts, 2 days are relaxing, stretching and like really reviving your body. So we'll go into that a little bit. And then it also talks a lot about time to nutrition. So I'm going to post in the link because Jen did an amazing video to talk to you a little bit about time nutrition and what that means. But I'll talk to you a little bit about it too in this. So if you're interested or you've done 80 Day Obsession and you're looking to start again and you're in between programs or you just are ready to change into a new program, 80 Day Obsession is going to carve your abs, your butt, your arms, it's your legs, it's going to do all the things. There have been so many success stories. This is one of Emily Waring's. If you've been around on our group for a while, she used to co-manage this group with us. This is one of her favorite programs, and it's one of the programs that helped her lose 80 pounds. So this is a hardcore program. This is not going to be soft and easy, okay? So I want to give you that prep right now. This comes with a nutrition program that can at times feel challenged, but what I want you to do is take your mindset out of that I can't attitude and put it into the I can. I am doing this for myself. I am worthy. I am ready to carve out and take control of my nutrition, of my fitness, and my health. And I guarantee by the end of this, if you really do commit to it and really do follow, you're going to see amazing results. So let's start off with what is 80 Day Obsession. So if you haven't worked to 21 Day Fix or done one of Autumn's other programs, this is Autumn Calabrese. She does those fun Fix 8 shows that we have here on BOD, and we'll talk a little bit about her containers in a second. I love Autumn. She's high energy. She's really smart. She's a trained dancer, but she's also trained to be a physical trainer. So she brings a lot to the table for us. And I've loved her program. She really pushes you and really talks to your mindset and that you can do it. You can do anything that you put your mind to. And you're not going to die, right? Like that's, we're not going to die. We're going to have a lot of fun doing this. So we have a group that's already going to be starting with me, but we'd love for you to join. So here's what you do. Here's what you'll need. Let's start off with that. The first thing you're going to need is light, medium, heavy weights. And you may need to increase your weights as you get into the latter part of the program because you'll start to see that your muscles are building and that the weights that you started with, so if you're starting with like 3, 5, and 8 pounds, you may need to increase that to 8, 10, and 15, or, leave that somewhere around there. So if you don't have a good set of weights, I highly recommend that you grab yourself at least a starter pack of weights. So if you've never used weights before, I would start off with 3, 5, and 8, or 5, 8, and 10, and then utilize those because your back muscles, your leg muscles, they definitely need heavier weights because it's a lot more muscle to build up and it's a lot stronger. You're also going to need resistance loops. So I'm not sure if you've used these before. I like to have at least 2 or 3 packs laying around, and they come in a couple varieties. So you can either get the 3-pack, the 5-pack, and there's different resistance. So like this one is really light. You can easily move it, whereas I can barely pull apart this black one right here because it's really heavy. It's similar to what you would compare weights to. So you can grab your resistance loops, and then you need slides. These are not discs to throw. They make it so that you can slide across your floor very easily. Autumn uses these in a lot of programs, so you're going to need 2 slides. They should not break or hurt, so it's just really important that you grab 2 for yourself. I like to put a little fun in things, if you haven't noticed. You're also going to need a foam roller. So that's because during the roll and release, you're going to really use the foam roller to roll yourself back and forth so that your muscles are being tenderized, I like to call it. But you're like really rolling that stress and tension out. And then you need a yogurt or not a yogurt, a yoga or a comfort mat. And that's because when you're on your back, you want to have that like little bit of balance so you're not hurting your back. So those are the items that you need to start off with. The workouts are approximately 30 to 60 minutes a day. So you're going to need to also block out what your time's going to be. And keep that in mind because you're going to be doing some time nutrition along the way with this. So it'll be really important that you read through all of the Get Started materials that are on Beachbody On Demand. And you can get to that by going to 80 Day Obsession in your program guide. There's a whole Get Started guide, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But you're going to do 5 days. It's total body core. You're doing booty, cardio core, AAA, arms, abs, ass, and then legs and cardio flow. And then on your 2 rest days, you're going to do roll and release, and you're going to do stretch and release. So that's a little bit of yoga brought into that, and it's very good for you. You have to remember to do your warm up, have to do your cool down. Don't skip those. It's so important for your body to do that. So while you go through, those are where your starting points are. So I highly recommend you when you're done watching this video, if you're really interested in 80 Day Obsession, go over to the materials log on Beachbody On Demand, go to programs, and then you're going to go to the programs that you have. It's under the most popular, grab 80 Day Obsession, and then go into the program materials, and there'll be your first 80 Day Obsession starter guide in there. So like I said, that is just the core of it. So you're going to really sculpt everything. The second part of this is that you're going to take your before and after measurements. So what we want to do is we really, and Jen will talk about this a little bit in their video, but I really love this. It's the dress to obsess. So, or obsess to dress. So grab something in your closet that you have not been able to fit into, right? We all have stuff that we've been holding on to forever, and get that out. Go put it on. I don't care what it looks like. If you can't button your pants, that's even better. If the dress is like super tight somewhere, awesome. Get something you want to fit into by the end of the season and put that on and go take your before pictures. I'll post in the comments how you're going to take your pictures once we get started in our group. So really, you're going to take a front. I always like to take a face picture because it's amazing how different your face looks from the time that you start until the time that you finish. And you're doing 80 days. So you're going to have so many transitions. You're going to take a face, a full front, head to toe, standing with your hands on your hips. You're going to take a side view. So you're going to stand like this and take a full side view so you can see your stomach, your butt, all the things that you may be pointing out. It's okay. We have all started somewhere. We're all starting somewhere today. Take the pictures. And then you're going to turn around. You're going to take one of your back so you can see like your whole back. I prefer to do this you're going to do it in the outfit, but then I also like to take extra pictures, and I may keep these for myself because I'm a coach. I tend to share a little bit more. And if you don't want to share them, you don't have to, but keep for yourself pictures in a sports bra with like a dark pair of shorts or something that, like that's tight, that kind of shows your stomach area, your back area, your butt and legs, right? Because you want to see where you're starting so you can really see and point out week over week where you've gotten to. So you're going to take your before pictures, you're going to take your before measurements, and then you're going to do that again in phase 2 and again at the end. So there's going to be 3 different times that you're going to look at pictures. Outside of that, I really don't take pictures or try back on the outfits because I like to be surprised. I really enjoy that. Some people do it week to week. They just keep taking the pictures to show the progression. It's up to you how you do it, but just make sure that you take those, write them down. If you go into the Get Started guide, there's a whole area of how to take your measurements, where to take them on your body, because it really is different from, this is your chest area, and then underneath is your bra line, right? Like, so you may have better bra sizing now for those women that are on here. Take your pictures. It'll tell you when to take them today, end of phase 1, end of phase 2, and then at the 80-day marker. So that's pictures, that's your measurements. And then step 2 is going to be calculating your target. So if you are not currently doing the Ultimate Portion Fix or don't know what the Portion Fix is, this is Autumn's nutrition program that she created. They're these fun macro cups, right? So you're like, green is for your vegetables, purple, which is the same size as for your fruit, yellow is for your carbs, red, which is the same size as for your protein, blue is going to be your healthy fats, and this is your seeds and dressings. So this is how, and you have to be able to put the lid on when you put your food in here. You're not going to overstack it so that it's like full over. Otherwise, you're like defeating the whole purpose of counting macros. This is macros made easy. So for those of you that aren't used to containerizing your food, this is going to follow the container program for the next 80 days. So if you need these, you can grab them on Beachbody On Demand. You can also get them on Amazon. They're about the same price though. So I recommend Beachbody On Demand for all of your things that you need. But that's where they are. So we're going to talk a lot about that when we get into the nutrition portion of things. So you're going to calculate your baseline target. And this isn't a caloric counting method. The Ultimate Portion Fix and the containers are macro based. And what that means is it's really like taking down what your body needs to fuel itself. This is going to be a challenging program. I'm not going to even sugarcoat it. But remember, at the beginning of this, we talked about how you can and you will, and you're going to make this commitment and promise to yourself. And I know that you can do this. We all know that you can. So you just need to say, I'm going to commit to this. So that when the hoagie tray comes in or that barbecue comes through, because it's summertime and we're doing this in the summer, you're going to have the tools in your arsenal to be prepared for how you're going to eat. This is all timed around when you're going to work out. So that's why I said it's really important for you to know and read through the materials before you start to know when you're going to work out. If right now you work out at 6:30 in the morning, in order for you to be on the Time Nutrition, you're going to need to get up 2 hours ahead of schedule. See, I schedule everything on my Fitbit and my alarms, and we'll talk about that in a second. You're going to need to get up ahead of time and eat. So this may be a program where if you're used to working out in the morning, maybe you work out in the afternoon or at night. We're all at home right now, quarantined because of COVID. This is a great time for you to do this because now you may be able to fit that hour workout in on Monday, but not on Tuesday. And on Tuesday is when you're going to do your 30-minute workout, right? Like your arms, abs, and or your booty day. So like you can really work it around yourself, but it's really going to be amazing for you to follow the Time Nutrition. You're going to see results. The reason she created the program like this is so that it really carves out your body. And there's 3 different phases that you're going to go through. So you'll really be able to benefit from that Time Nutrition. And it is going to be different for you if you've never done the containers. So it's really important that you take some time. So she's going to workout block everything that you eat. That's how the meal plans go for. It's like a 4 to 5 hour window surrounding when your workout is to ensure that you are fueling your body for that workout. And that you have the necessary nutrition to rebuild, recharge, and strengthen your muscles for faster recovery. There's a refeed day in phase 2 where you can reintroduce your carbs. There's a peak week during phase 3 where you can either deplete some of the days where you'll reduce your carbs or you can increase your protein to continue to shred and and shed those pounds. So she really creates this program around it. The other thing that I recommend while you're doing this, and I can't stress this enough, this is like my go-to supplements that you take, right? I told Jen when I first started this that I did not need Shakeology. I can go over to Costco and buy myself some of that other brand. I'm telling you right now, it does not have the same effect. It doesn't have the same stuff in it. So I know that I'm a coach and I know I'm promoting this, but Shaco, it's the best. And they're coming out. You may be watching this in the future or in the past. Well, you can't watch it in the past. You may be watching this in the future and be like, what is she crazy about? They're coming out in the next couple days. We're ordering it tomorrow. Salted caramel vegan Shakeology. I'm so psyched about it. It's going to be like, why do I even need to go to Starbucks anymore? Between cafe latte, salted caramel, pumpkin spice. Who needs Starbucks? Anyway, Shakeology. You have to take this while you're working out. This is such a great protein. It's a great vitamin delivery system. It's going to help you with your phytonutrients, your antioxidants, your pre and probiotics, like anything that you're not clearly getting today because of our over harvested plantations and I can't even speak today. You're just not getting the same nutrients as we used to 100 years ago. So Shakeology is amazing for that. And if you want to know more about Shakeology, this Thursday's group meeting is going to be all about Shakeology, why you should drink it, what's in it. Doctors will be on there. It's recommended. So it's going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. So Shakeology. The other thing that I find is crucial for my day is Energize Mom Crack. Jumbo juice, whatever you want to call it. It's amazing. There's 3 different flavors. Lemon, mixed berries, the newest. Fruit punch is my favorite. I haven't tried the mixed berry yet, but it's on order, so we'll be getting it. It's just a way to help you work out a little bit harder. It does not give me, I can't drink 5-hour energies. I can't drink all of that crazy stuff that is supposed to keep you awake. Yeah. Those things give me heart palpitations. Energize is just this extra way to end your workout strong and not have that fuel burn out of you. It's amazing. It's caffeine free. It's fantastic. Or low caffeine, sorry. Hydrate is your during workout. It's like, I give this to my kids because it's basically like having Powerade or Gatorade, except not without all the added crap that's in those things. Those things are not good for your kids. They are full of sugar, full of salt. That Hydrate is replaced all of my kids' Powerades and Gatorades. It's got delicious flavors, and I highly recommend that. And then Recover and Recharge are 2 other nutrition performance programs that we have, or base that you can get. Recover is for right after your workout. It's supposed to help recharge your muscle, like recover your muscles, pulse that within 30 minutes after your workout. But Recharge is an overnight drink that you have, and that helps your body as you're resetting for the day, because that's what your body does at night. Your brain and your muscles reset. It really helps fuel those muscles that might be hurting. So that's our performance line. I highly recommend that you get that. And then I just recommend that you go on to 80 Day Obsession, take your time with it, post things in the comments if you have questions on them. It's okay to have questions. It's okay to be scared or nervous for starting this. But it's also fun to be excited, right? Like Jen will talk about that in her video. I get excited every time I start a new program, and I've really wanted to start this, and there's not been a time where there's been this huge chunk in between programs. So we do have another program starting in another 30 or 45 days, but right now I'm in between programs. I finished my 10 rounds. I loved it. I did 2 rounds of that, and I have a girl, my girl Angela, that's finishing Bar Blend right now. My friend Jen and I just finished the Ultimate Reset, which if you haven't done that before, it's a 21-day plant-based eating cleanse, like a total body reset of your internal organs. It's like doing P90X inside of your body. It was amazing, and it's 3 weeks with just yoga and walking. Anyway, taking about 20 minutes of your time. I really appreciate you for staying. I have on my son's Iron Man hat. We're going to call it Iron Person because there's men and women that are going to be watching this. We are going to be iron people by the end of this. We are going to commit to ourselves. You get to do this program. You get to choose yourself. You get to know that you're worthy. You get to feel fantastic at the end of it. You just need to commit. And it's okay. You're going to fall off, right? There's going to be times that you don't want to do it. You're going to lean into us. That's what we're here for. We're here to support you. So if you're interested in 88 Day Obsession, or like Jen talked about earlier, you want to do Morning Meltdown 100, both are fantastic programs. Both are totally different. Please let us know. Pop something in the comments. Shoot me a DM. I'll go ahead and get you on the 80 Day Obsession bod group that we're starting, and I hope to see you there. You can do it. You can do anything you set your mind to. Have a great day.